at one go, right? So no separate rounds, both at one go, one round only. And it's by, okay, it's not by AI. Okay, some people are thinking about it is by AI. No, it is connected by a person. And it's a virtual only, online. Okay, previously they thought of offline, but it's virtual mode, online mode only. And for interview, the basic thing required is your college ID or Aadhaar card or PAN card, matching your name, right? And while registering, you people updated some resume, uploaded some resume in Superset portal. Now you can change if there are any other supporting things, or maybe you do some other projects, or if any mistakes is there, you try to update it and upload in a Superset, and keep that soft copy in your system while attending for the interview. Have that soft copy, right? So update resume and upload that in Superset account. Got it. And yeah, few instructions for any online exam, for any online interview, sorry. Okay, before attending for any online interview. So what should be the criteria? Yes, you have to join prior 20 minutes before. Okay, and for Cognizant, rescheduling is too much delay is there. So what we request everybody here, your slot is, let us assume 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But we suggest you people, slot is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But we suggest you people to join by 9:30 a.m. Join at 9:30 a.m. and wait up to 9 p.m. Not 6 p.m. also, wait up to 9 p.m. Why, sir? Reschedule when it will happen. Okay, it may take time and a lot of people will be in tension for that. So please try to complete. Don't bound for 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only. Wait from 9:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. So make sure your interview completed. Still they not joined. Okay, how to raise the ticket or how to drop the mail? We'll update you what can be done. Okay, regarding how to drop the mail and all. Okay, don't worry. We'll update you regarding the same. And yeah, as it is virtual, you have to use laptop, and your camera should be on throughout. Your camera should be on throughout the interview. And okay, mic should be work, or good headsets. Camera plus good headset you just use so that it will be a bit clear. What they are asking, what you are speaking, it must be clear. So have a good headset along with the camera. Right, so very good internet is always suggested. So dress formally. Why this formal dress, sir? We're attending virtually. I'm not asking you people to tuck in and all. At least boys having that formal shirts, because some students are attending very casually. Okay, and they're going with a night dress and all. So it's not suggested. Okay, you have to convey you people are very serious regarding this job, right? So your first impression should be the best, right? So make sure you dress formally. Okay, at least to the part which is visible on camera. Fine. And have a good lighting on your face, sir. It is not exam, it is interview. Why you are asking clear and clean background, and why you want that good lighting on face? See, if you don't have good lighting on face, okay, that lip syncing will be, they have a doubt. Okay, whether instead of this person, some other person is giving the answers, they may have a doubt. So have that proper lighting on your face so that whatever you are responding, and good internet, both combination. Right, so good lighting plus good internet, because yeah, if your internet is slow, then your lip sync is not matched with the voice. Your lip sync will not match with the voice. So then they'll think, okay, this person is doing some misleading things and all. So because of that, make sure you have a good lighting on your face, sit opposite to the lighting, right, and have a good internet. Fine. And yes, okay, at the intro, they're asking college ID or Aadhaar or PAN, and have the soft copy of your mark sheets as well. Previously, when the interview is offline, they're asking college ID from phone is not required. Okay, at least have Aadhaar card. As you people already attending virtual, have Aadhaar card original at least, PAN card original at least. Any one original, please try to do. Not in the phone. That's not suggested actually. That shows you are not interested towards the job. You are very careless. Have any one of the government ID proof, not only this, any other government ID proof also fine. And previously when the interview is offline, they asked every semester mark sheets, 10th intermediate and every semester mark sheets, they checked it, okay, whether you have a backlog or not, all those things. So here also some panels may ask you, better to have a soft copy. Sir, I don't have certain mark sheets, okay, I have only results in the website, at least screenshot of those. Okay, just have a copy of all those things, better. And From past 1 week or 2 weeks, they're asking every student to show 360 degrees view of the entire room. Entire room, they're asking to show, so that if there is some other third person helping you for the interview, for giving the answers, you are just displaying something or showing them in mobile or not, something other malpractice is happening or not, they want to cross check. So that's why they're asking 360 degrees view of the entire room. Next, this is very important. They're asking coding in interview. For Cognizant, coding is given in interview, and they have their compiler. When you join the interview, there you have a compiler. So, and you have to execute the code. Sir, I got error in code. It's straightforward rejected. Sir, okay, code, logic is correct, but got error. At least you rectified it. Finally, code executed, okay. If code not executed and you got error, you are rejected. So first time error, second time modified, fine. Finally, if you are able to, they'll give time, okay. But if error in coding, if it is error, then straightforward you can understand it's a rejection only. Your session, your interview will be recorded. So if you got error, okay, and if they select you people, then panels will be in the trouble. So that's why, okay, you have to make coding should execute without any error. If there is error, then you fix that, you are rejected. Max to max, you will get rejected. Soft copy, no. Hard copy, original. Please be clear with that. Hard copy, original only you need to mention. Those who are facing that voice issues, you please leave and join. From my end, it's perfect and everything is clear. From your end, please make sure you have a good internet or not. For this platform, you require very good internet, otherwise you cannot understand things properly. They have their own compiler. When you join the interview, they have their own compiler there. You have to just share the screen and execute there. Not in online compilers, they are having their own compilers there. Whatever you do on virtual online compilers, what you're using in any browser, it will work there also, fine, no problem. But they have their own compilers, no issues. And again, okay, before any online interview, okay, you should have a pen and paper ready. If something they're asking any aptitude question, yeah, they asked you few interviews, few experience, you can check it out. See, in this interview at the end, you can see that, okay, around 90 plus students, okay, shared their interviews. I show all those things there. You can find few questions they asked in aptitude, so you have to work on it, right? So have pen and paper to work on it. And okay, have a water bottle, or that's always suggested, so that you people can, when there is a tense, you people are tense, do you have some water, then you will be relaxed, right? And this is very important. Keep your phone on silent mode and inform everybody in your home or in that hostel in your room that you have a meeting, not meeting exactly to say you have an interview. Inform everybody that you have an interview. Don't create any noise. If suppose when you are interview there is noise continuously in and around, it again clearly shows that you are not interested to the job. That's what the company people will understand. And proper charging, right? And especially, yeah, a lot of people are facing this issue during the interview. Those who are not having proper internet, yeah, power issues are, my power gone, I don't have Wi-Fi and all. So Wi-Fi plus mobile hotspot, better both you keep in mind. Both you just put it in a safe side, right? Yeah, external mic or earphone, that's what we suggested in your communication round as well, that you keep in, you can use it. And here, close all unnecessary tabs so that speed will be sufficient for, if only one tab, only interview tab you open, remaining all you please close, right? Unnecessary things you please try to close. Okay. For this interview, there is no need of MSB, no need of SAB, nothing required for this interview. These tools are not required. As mentioned, hotspot safe side and log in 3 or 20 minutes before and all. And please speak loudly and clearly. Loud and clear. They should understand what you are trying to convey. So please be loud and clear. And yeah, so keep the video on throughout the, that's what we keep mentioning, that you have to keep your camera on, mic on for the entire interview. And okay, you greet them, have a good smile on your face always. Okay, otherwise it conveys that you people are tense, you are not confident, right? So that's all basic things everyone can understand. And greet them, greet them. So when you join, yes, say hi, sir, good morning. Hi, sir, good evening. Hi, madam, good evening. good morning, you just greet them. That's basic thing, right? So have a good smile on your face and greet them. That shows you are confident, right? You are ready for the interview. That clearly conveys, okay? And this is a basic requirement for any online interview. In fact, every online, whether it is Capgemini also, in fact, okay, they'll ask you people regarding proofs and all, but these are all basic things. Interview is cluster based. So interview will be probably around 30 minutes. So you can expect interview will be around 20 to 30 minutes, and few, okay, few interviews are more than 30 minutes also happen, 45 minutes as well. Again, it depends on your role. Generally, if you are selected for GenC role interview or GenC Next or GenC Pro, depends on the interview, what you people are going to be selected. Okay, it's around 20 minutes, close enough. GenC role interviews are going on, around 15 questions approximately. But here it's going close to 25 questions in interview, 25 plus questions, and it's going close to 45 minutes also sometimes. 30 to 45 minutes. This is around 30 minutes means, yeah, you can consider this is going around 40 minutes, 45 minutes as well. So it depends on your package. Okay, if it is high package, okay, it's more and more, right? And interview will be recorded. Okay, and the common questions in all interviews so far, the common questions is like, first thing related to self-introduction, they are asking self-intro, ID proof, room 360 degrees view, project. And in cluster, yeah, your interviews depends on your cluster. In clusters, SQLs are there, so they're asking SQLs. And coding, you have to, they're giving coding questions you must and should execute, and you have to do coding as per the cluster. If it is cluster 1, you have to do coding in Java. If it is cluster 2, you have to do the coding in Python. If it is cluster 2, if it is cluster 3, you have to do in C hash. No, sir, I'm not good in that. Then you request them. I'll show one of the student experience. He requested a panel and they accepted as well. That's also chance is there. Okay, but 90% of the cases you fix what are the code they're asking. I'll show you what coding questions are asked also. Right, so you fix, you have to explain in your respective cluster wise. Right, so coding questions they're asking, and SQLs is common. Right. So apart from this, yeah, HR questions as well. As technical round and HR both going at one go, these are the things you can see: 360 degrees view of your room, project, SQL query questions related, and coding questions plus cluster related questions. I'll go back to that clusters. What cluster? Again, I'll recall things, which cluster, which questions they're asking as well. Right, so don't worry. We'll just look into that also. Now, self-introduction is common, so we have already shared this info in your groups, right? So you people see, okay, they're asking self-intro. General, this is what the better thing. First, you have to greet them, and pre-trans is optional for you, right? At least, okay, so good morning, sir and madam. My name is so-and-so. I came from so-and-so. I'm currently in so-and-so place. Or you can skip that. I came from so-and-so, or I am from so-and-so. I am from Hyderabad, right? So I completed my BTech in electronics and communication engineering from so-and-so engineering college. And if CGPA is good, then mention. If your CGPA is barred at CGPA 6.1, ignore it. I completed my intermediate, okay, from so-and-so branch, okay, from so-and-so college, from so-and-so school, 10th standard. If you are diploma from so-and-so, right? You mention if you are from diploma background, yeah, according to that, right? According to your credentials, you can mention. Then strengths, yes. And you see your hobbies, you make sure it's in line with the companies related. I am singing, dancing, not related. Better, which is, this is what companies, yes, reading books means you are, okay, towards the education side and you are exploring new technologies. That conveys you are in line with the company's requirements. So you just mention things properly. It's already shared. You just practice those self-intro, because that's the question I'll show 90 plus students experience there. You can find that's the question which they asked for every student, right? So you have to engage the panel around 20 to 30 minutes. So in that, again, project related, they're asking questions related to project. What's your role? What software you use? Why this algorithm? What is the use of your project for the society? Right, so if you have multiple projects, so sir, I'm from EEE background. Yeah, you explain your own project, no problem. It's not related to okay, software only. What are the project you people did? Okay, sir, which project I have to explain, which you are confident. First preference is you are confident, you are, in and out of that clearly. That only you please try to explain. And yeah, first regarding clusters, you should get that clarity. Again, I'm just mentioning cluster 1 because, okay, interview based on clusters. I repeat, interview is based on your clusters. So you have to know which cluster is what, and you can see the interview experiences also. It's based on your clusters only. What are the clusters you people received in your exam? So take cluster 1. You people know there are 2 SQL queries, 2 coding questions, which you should do it in Java, right? And you have web page design where you have HTML, CSS, JavaScript. For few students, they asked a question related to HTML and CSS as well. So cluster 3, 2 SQL, 2 coding, but you have to do it in C# or C#. Okay, and this web page design is common, but for cluster 2, 2 SQL queries, 2 coding questions in Python, but 10 MCQs in cloud computing. Now, guys, those who got cluster 2, they're asking questions related to cloud computing. Some people got cluster 2 because they mentioned they have a certification in AWS and all. So they're asking questions related to cloud computing, AWS and cloud computing related. Okay, if you are reminding these people, they're asking HTML, CSS related. If it is Java, as cluster is Java, you can fix the concepts like oops, they're asking inheritance, polymorphism related questions. Those all common you can expect, depends on your cluster. Okay, so you can find the questions, right? That okay. Now, sir, before going for all those stuff, so how to join the interview? Right, see, some people are still texting regarding, sir, yeah, I know no one received the interview mail so far. Okay, this is in a prior preparation because we're expecting this weekend, there is a possibility people will get the interview, final interview going to be scheduled. So what we thought of is, okay, if students have enough time, they can prepare things properly. That's why we started this. You people will receive, if you are shortlisted, you people will receive this soon. So dear Sham, okay, so you are so-and-so, you are shortlisted, you have so-and-so slot, let's say 10 AM to 2 PM likewise. Then, okay, there is no link here. It will show only the timings. So how to join? So you have to click on this link, Superset account, and then sign in. Once you sign in, go for the interview tab. There is in Superset account, you can open now. There is a tab called interview. When you click on interview tab, okay, as per your slot timing, then you can find this type of screenshot, this type of page where your slots will be available here. This is your slot timings. And they'll clearly mention wait patiently. Meanwhile, you have to complete the system check. We recommend you people now also, once you people receive, you have to go for the system check. This is regarding your camera working or not, your mic working or not, you have a good internet or not. The system check you can do. Okay. And sir, okay, listen, if suppose everything are going good, okay, you people click, okay, sign in, click on interview tab, you wait there, okay, and you'll get a call ring. Okay, call ring will be there. Then you people join interview. You'll get a call, the interview ring will be there. Okay, when you are waiting that Superset account, you can find a ring call. Then join interview. Once you join interview and completed, right? You join interview completed, wait in Superset account. Wait in Superset only. So when you should log out is you'll receive a mail. You'll receive mail. This is successful completion mail. Interview completed mail is required. So you are joining, use in the Superset account, okay, as per the slot timing, okay, just 20 minutes before likewise, so that you can go and check your system checks and all. Right, so sign in that Superset account, go to the interview tab, wait there, okay, do the system check and all. Okay, I'll mention that also. Go for that, do system check. Do system check. Fine, so and wait there. Okay, and once you got the call ring, okay, join interview. If it is completed, still wait in the Superset account only. You just wait for your time. Once you got interview completed mail, then you log out. Then you log out from Superset account. This is successful thing, and if okay, panel joined on time, you people joined on time, you're successful. There are some issues. I'll address that issue. So this is where okay, you people how to join. Clicking on this link, you sign in and you got interviews tab. Okay, there you have to go for system check. Wait there. Okay, then join interview. Depends when you got the ring. Okay, sir, how can I know panel joined or not? You'll get a ring sound, caller ring sound. Then you join. Okay, once you join interview, okay, you can see that if it is completed, well and good. Then wait in Superset until you got the mail. So how much time we have to wait? Everything I'll mention. Don't worry. Now, okay, this is how you will get the interview completion mail. And yeah, there is so far, it's in fact true, sir. I want to know my results immediately. So far, it may change, but so far, if you people got interview completion, and as I mentioned, your code should be executed. Okay, let's say your code's executed and interview completed clearly, and you got logo here. It's like, okay, interview clearance only, most probably. It's like you are clearing the interview, logo is there. Without logo also you'll get interview completed. You can understand you're not clear. That's what happening so far also. Okay, but we have to cross check still. I cross checked with 100 people. This is what happened. Okay, without logo, it's almost like not cleared. Right, so yeah, it may change, but so far it's happening in the same case. Now, sir, okay, if suppose this is all smooth thing, you joined interview, okay, call ring, panel joined, interview completed, you got the mail. But let us say you people wait. Okay, this is the case when panel joined, student not joined. Panel joined, but student not joined. What will happen, sir? If panel joined, student not joined, it will be considered as no show, means nothing but rejected. You can see this is what you people will get. Due to non-attendance, you clearly observe what they mention. Due to non-attendance, rejected, no show, no show. You will be rejected if, okay, if you are not attending as per your slot. Sir, no sir, I joined, panel not joined. Student joined, panel not joined. I'll let you know that case as well. This is case 1 where everything going correct. Case 2, okay, even you selected or not selected, you will get interview completed mail. If suppose interview completed mail not received, wait and superset for 2 hours or 1 hour also, because okay, otherwise, what is the problem? Due to technical glitch, suppose, sir, okay, even see, this is again one more case. Okay, no show, fine, where you got panel joined, student not joined, that's fine. Okay, here interview completed. There is one more case, interview completed. You joined, panel joined, interview completed. But no mail, no mail. Then what they are doing, due to glitch in, technical glitch in Superset account, they'll reschedule again, there is no other go. They are rescheduling. Even your interview completed, but okay, you are not receiving mail. There is some issue with the. This is what happening now. Few students interview completed, but they are not receiving that. Okay, status as interview completed status not receiving. Then you have a reschedule possibility again. Don't say that, sir, my interview completed, I got reschedule mail. If you got reschedule mail, you have to attend. There is no other. Even the issue is with the Superset account or Superset platform, but still we had to suffer for that also. Okay, interview is cluster based. You will get, once you get the interview mail, no, you people will get what cluster. Yeah, wait for the interview so you can understand things clearly. Wait. If anyone having issue regarding the voice, you just leave and join the session again. See, the score, some people still texting regarding so whether you got the interview call or not. See, it depends on overall all round score, all 3 round score. It's not 1 round technical only. If suppose some students got less score in communication round, still you got next round mail because they given a chance whether the student perform well in technical or not. If you got less score in communication and you cleared all things in technical, then there is a chance to get technical, maybe interview call. You people may claim that, sir, my friend did only 1 SQL code, 1 coding, few MCQs only attended, he got interview call, but I didn't receive, even I performed well. But my dear friend, that's what, he got very good score, he or she got very good score in communication round. So if he performed below average in technical round, so still he'll get the interview call. And if all rounds you performed well, then you got GenC Next, GenC Pro related stuff. Okay, that's what things are going to be decided. And yeah, I'll share you the interview experiences as well. Kindly wait for that. Okay. And now there is one more case where interview, you student join, panel not join, student join, panel not joined. Then, okay, panel not joined in the slot. Suppose your slot is completed. Let's say your slot is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Your slot is completed, but still interview not joined, panel not joined. Okay, even time is completed. Then you can mail them. One is you can mail them. Okay, so that you just wait in the superset account and you mail them. Or mail them is one choice. The other one is raise ticket here. There is a troubleshoot. You can click here, trouble. You can click here. You can find this in superset. I'll show you that. So here you can find here. Click here button. Yes, having trouble. You have to click here. Okay, to raise ticket also. Here is one case. You can click and mention what is the issue. Panel not join like that, or you can drop a mail to them. Right, student joined, panel not joined. So first case, student joined, panel joined, everything completed, you got mail, happy. Second case, panel joined, student not joined, no show, out. An interview completed, but you didn't get mail, there is again chance for reschedule. Okay. And there is one more chance for reschedule is this fifth case. Student joined, panel joined, student joined, panel joined, but clusters not matching. Panels also depends on clusters, so but cluster not matching. So then panel is informing that, so I'm not belongs to your cluster, so your interview will be rescheduled. Then again raise ticket. For everything you please raise ticket in safe side, so reschedule will be done. Yeah, panel may be from cluster 1, student may be from cluster 2. They'll say, okay, your clusters are not matching, different clusters. Also, okay, panel is joining and then leaving, informing to the student, cluster is not correct, the same, okay, you reschedule, different cluster. So don't tense. Okay, in this reschedule cases, you may got some tension, but nothing in your hands, we need some luck as well. This also happened. These also happen. Right, so see this 5 different cases when, yeah, not joined. Okay, how to raise ticket also, I hope you understand. So how to join the interview, how can you understand it's completed, what is the issues, how to overcome that. If you are okay, then now we'll look into that previous interviews experience. And I mentioned clearly, interview based on your clusters. Interview is purely based on your clusters. No doubt in that. But okay, as mentioned, so if the panel joined cluster 1, you are asking requesting for cluster 2. Sometimes it's reschedule, or sometimes that panel, if they have a knowledge in cluster 2, okay, let's say they'll complete it. Fine. So now I hope you are clear up to now. Cloud computing, they'll ask only for cluster 2 students, not for cluster 1. In application process, it's irrespective of that. Right now, what do you people taken, which cluster you people taken during your exam, that's fixed, right? And for any common questions, I said common questions related to self-intro, ID card, 360 degrees view, project, okay. And you can find, this is related to cluster based. Data types in Python, this is Python cluster, no cluster 2 based. And coding, I said they'll ask codes. See? Common questions, for sure they'll ask related to project, self-introduction, ID card, room, right? And cluster-based questions. Cluster 2, because of that, they ask questions related to Python. Programming, see, all these programmings you practice from today. You have enough time, so why we are conducting this session in advance is, this is the reason. You have to understand what's happening clearly, right? Right, so common questions, cluster based questions, yeah, going forward you can find in Python related AWS, cloud computing related IaaS, SaaS, PaaS related questions also you can find, okay. Now again, second one is Python. You can observe common questions, coding related, HR questions here. And you see here, cluster based, this is cluster 2 Python. Here also same questions only, right? So see, list tuple array differences here set, they're asking pretty much similar to things. And this is HR related questions. 4 areas, that common questions. Codes, you just, okay, after seeing this PDF, you just write down programs and try to execute that in your platform. Common questions are like self-intro, okay, ID card, and 360 degrees view, project, and then cluster, then HR questions. Coding, yeah, coding also, cluster-based questions, coding related, and HR questions. This is what broadly to speak, what they're asking. I'll show you all the documents, then you'll get full clarity, no issues. Right, so yeah, you for this HR questions, are you willing to relocate? Yes, I'm willing to relocate. In fact, I'm a guy who want to, who like to explore new things. You just give some supporting statement. Don't say yes, I'm relocate, I'm willing to relocate. Add some extra. Are you able to work in any shifts? Yes, you have to say yes. Okay, are you willing to join? Okay, maybe they'll mention some dates, or maybe they'll within a week. Okay, if there is a joining proceedings, are you willing to join? Yes. And 1 or 2 questions they're asking related to aptitude as well. Now again, Python cluster. Yeah, I'll show all clusters, don't worry. You can see that list, tuple, dictionary, set, and syntax. Again, same, right? This is common questions. You see, this is programming related questions. Write a program to print even numbers from 1 to 8. If you see programming questions, no, they are asking in general, if you just go ahead, reverse a string, Fibonacci, prime number, Fibonacci, prime number. You just list out from all these things. Okay, all the intro experience, you just list out as per your cluster. Sir, all are Python so far here. I'll show in this. Everything is available. Don't worry. Everything available. Don't worry. SQL I didn't mention, no, so I had to mention that also. SQL related queries also, because SQL is common for everybody. SQL related questions also they're asking. In cluster written test, we have SQL common. Okay, so SQL related things also they ask. Yeah, here I mentioned SQL, coding, self-intro, these common questions, HR questions. Okay, cluster based questions I have to mention, cluster based. Right, so SQL they're asking, so that also you need to keep adding. Now see this, okay, this SQL related questions, this guy is, see, and here at the end you can find it's related to HR questions. And see, cloud computing fundamentals, cluster 2, cloud computing they're asking. They'll ask as you are from cluster 2, you fix for that. Right, and yeah, you can see this other Python related experience, self-intro, cloud computing you observe, cluster 2 based questions, project, and this is common questions, right? So you have to print a factorial of a number using recursion. So factorial question also you can note down, prime number, Fibonacci, factorial level, like that you note down and practice and try to execute as per the cluster. Don't try to change the cluster. I'll suggest you that. No, sir, I want, okay, if you suppose if panel say, okay, it will be rescheduled, then you have to wait for a long time there. So we'll strongly suggest, okay, not to change your clusters, so prepare things properly. If you're not very much comfortable, then you just, it's up to you, okay. And you observe this clearly, Amazon related. Are you willing to relocate? HR questions, project related questions, SQL related questions. Let's see this, types of cloud. This is cluster 2, right? So cloud computing related. Cloud computing as this cluster, you observe clearly they're asking. Now again, Python, you see this, yeah, projects, internships, What is cloud? Cluster based, right? See this cluster based questions. Don't worry by seeing this many questions. As I mentioned, once you sort it out based on your clusters, you write the repeated questions separately, not unique questions separately, then you find very few. Overloading and overriding. Right, so see this all. Yeah, cloud computing basics. HR questions at the end. So all these are Python. I'll show now. I'll go ahead with the cluster 1 as well. All this document will be shared for you people, don't worry. This is still cluster Python only, still Python. Yeah, swapping of numbers, program to perform direct operations, so program for sorting, see program for all this. Program they're asking, you have to execute. Cloud services, types of clouds, so see this is cluster 2 related, cluster based, and at then HR questions. HR questions pretty much similar. Reverse of string, see, they're asking reverse of a string. Python, this is also now we'll go for cluster 1. Okay, all this document will be shared. You just try to use, yeah, this is cluster 1 now, Java. Now see, yeah, this is what some people asked, okay, this is cluster 1, you have HTML and CSS, right? You observe they're asking questions related to that. Self-intro, project find, and HTML, CSS they asked. And programming regarding factorial program coding. Multi-threading, you just focus, okay, and this is related to HR questions at the end, are willing to relocate and all. Next also you see, okay, inheritance, polymorphism, this is expected in Java, right? If it is cluster is Java, everyone will expect this. Formula of simple interest, and they're asking to write the program related to simple interest. Also, very few panels asking regarding aptitude concepts. Program, see Fibonacci series and palindrome, SQL queries, HR questions. Now you got the idea, okay, this is what the template they're asking, and I think you got the clarity. C hash also I'll show, don't worry. It's available, everything is available in this set of experiences. We kept all, we'll keep adding in that group. Yeah, C hash, you can see that. SQL related questions. Right? 4 pillars in OOPS concept. Some questions based on project. Programming, you have to write program reverse string only. In C hash or C# you have to write. Project, self-intro, ID, project, programming. Right? And cluster based few questions. Yes, that's what SQL they're asking. HR questions. You see, that's the template. We can have a very clear picture. I think by this time you people understand. So what about the answers for this? My dear friend, you have a lot of resources to get the answers. Right? So now you are GenZ batch, so you people know answers where you can find also. But first get the clarity. This is the common questions. This is HR questions. Right? Yes, C hash you can observe. It's both same only in fact. A few more I'll show. We have, as I mentioned, 90 plus experience are available. All this we are going to share you people. Okay, trace factorial number, tracing the program, tracing, write any program. That's it, write any program about project, data types they asked for previous also. Data structures in Python, list and tuple. We have to write program using function, write a code by using functions. You see, all this will give you the idea. Java, skills, okay, public static, Java futures. You see all these questions. Again, Java, SQL is there, so that's why they're asking SQL. Palindrome program in Java, about project in resume. Right. So now let me see what's your doubt. So conditional statements in Java, OOPS concept, exception handling, programming. Write a program with conditional statements. Any program you have to write with conditional statements, using conditional statements. A project, as mentioned, you can find out. And depends on your answers, they'll keep going with the next question. Depends on that. And this guy asked for, see this person asked for initially the cluster is Java, but requested to change to Python and ML. And interview went for 45 minutes. And you want ML, machine learning later. So first 30 minutes later to machine learning. He requested, so they are started asking see all questions related to machine learning. Then as regarding Python, so Python and SQL combination. Java, say this. Write a program to print even numbers. Divisible by 3 and 5 means divisible by 15. Programming questions. So you just keep working on this programming questions. If you got error, then nobody can help you out. Please try to understand it. Let me address your doubts if still. We'll share all these documents. Interview may be scheduled by this weekend. We're hoping so. ID proofs, any government ID proofs matching with your name. Maybe few panels they asked DS data structures in Python as well. So maybe a chance. Very less people got that. If you got interview for GenC Next or GenC Pro, not performed well, GenC role, not like that. Okay, so you don't fix this. I got GenC Next, I cleared the interview means I got GenC Next only. No, they may got below also. But okay, whether you fit for any of the role or not, they'll check. GenC Next, if you not perform well, at least your knowledge is matching with GenC or GenC Pro or not, they'll check. If your knowledge is not matching with any of that profiles, you will be rejected. Yeah, depends in your exam, what are the clusters, same interview also based on the cluster only. If your college ID is there, that's sufficient. You can update the resume. Okay, you can upload that in Superset. That will be reflected for them. Or else you have a soft copy, you can share it, requesting them. Interview based on what are the cluster you got in your exam. It's not irrespective of your application selection, what you taken in exam. I repeat. You selected what it may be during your registration process. That's none of their business. Before interview, people will get the which role you people are shortlisted for. That you can find out. Yes, you will get that details as well. If suppose somebody has some certifications, okay, for cybersecurity, also they have separate things. Service now depends on the certifications you people have. It will be shortlisted differently. So join couple of minutes before, 20 minutes, 30 minutes before. Okay, check your system. Is it working? Okay, you have a button in the Superset account to check your system as well, whether video working or not, camera working or not. If you suppose interview schedule, now you don't see if interview schedule. We are expecting the results in couple of days. So, okay, those who are very positive regarding your interview, you just keep practicing this. In fact, this knowledge is not okay only for Cognizant. It will be extended for any other companies also, right? So no issues. Yeah, this document will be shared in the group.